boyfriend confessed what attracted him to me. F26 we were making out for a little bit and he M28 told me to tell him something. Confused I asked what he wanted me to say, assuming he meant like dirty talk. He just said he had always loved my voice since we've met. He compared it to Dr. Girlfriend and I just thought it was no big deal. I thought he was just being a perv, saying I sounded like some sexy lady or something. The next day I googled it and it's some cartoon character who looks like Mrs. Kennedy and has a super deep masculine voice. I've always been self-conscious about my voice and I feel really hurt right now. I've been dating him for about a year. Lol. Too bad you're so young. If he'd called you Demi Moore or Lauren Bacall in their day, you'd probably be swooning. You have a feature, he likes that feature. Don't worry yourself too much about it. He meant he's attracted to you because of your voice, that's good thing. He likes it, why are you hurt? Sounds like you're more hurt about yourself than he is. He's accepting you for who you are, why can't you? Excuse me, Dr. Girlfriend is the second hottest cartoon character on the Venture Bros. Husky is actually very attractive. Smoky, dominant voices are a very cool trait on women. It's okay, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. Wouldn't you rather someone be turned on by your voice than not? You're hurt because he's attracted to your voice. Bruh, he said he loves it. Why are you upset he loves something about you? That doesn't make any sense. Dr. Girlfriend's voice was hot, so. Lol, I'm sorry. But this is hilarious. As a girl that also has a low raspy voice, I grew up hating my voice and feeling like it made me less feminine. But now I just view it as a feature I have that stands out and a lot of people like it. There's nothing wrong with having a voice that is different. I am a hetero male and Dr. Girlfriend's voice is also attractive to me. I attribute it to the character being rad. I honestly don't even hear her voice as a male one anymore. You are making something out of nothing. He complimented you and you turned it into something negative. Kathleen Turner, Demi Moore, even Lauren Bacall from the old Hollywood days all have had for Ms. Bacall. She's gone to be with her husband Humphrey Bogart now. Sultry, husky voices. All thought to be very unique and sexy sounding. Learn to love your voice, as it's very rare to have a husky voice, even prized. Your boyfriend loves it. He wasn't saying anything hurtful at all. He was complimenting you. I think he'd be sad to think you didn't take it as a compliment. You know, we need to appreciate our guys' compliments just the way they say them. Be happy he compliments you. It's okay, it's all in your head, your guy loves you for it. I find that a perfect match. The thing you don't like about yourself your significant other can't get enough of. Less than 3, what a blessing. Everyone is entitled to feel however they feel about things, but from my perspective as a woman with a deep voice, I wish I got that comparison and that someone actually liked it. I've had multiple compare me to Christian Bale's Batman. It sucks to be a chick with a deep voice sometimes, but just enjoy it when people like it. There is a reason that she is now called Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. Nothing wrong with finding someone's voice attractive. It's just like eyes or hands or whatever. Personally, I'm very sensitive to voices. To the point where it's literally painful to be in the same room with a certain kinds of voices. If you have a deep, resonant voice, I'm going to be all over you. Please think about how you could reconcile with your voice. It's not bad that he likes it. Troll. Go Team Venture. Why don't you drop a piano on his head with yo cartoon character ass LMAO? I love deep gravely voices on women. I think it's the sexiest thing in the world and so do plenty of people. Okay, but Dr. Girlfriend is the fucking coolest. I'm sorry, that's what he likes when it's a thing about yourself you truly dislike. The girl I like has this kind of raspy voice that sounds like she's been smoking cigarettes for years even though she doesn't, and when she talks a lot it cracks even though she's almost 30. I fucking love it. When I was with an ex she said she really liked my stomach. I'd been overweight in the past and it's something I am still working on, but I am mostly there. My stomach however is still something I am very self-conscious about. She told me she loved it and it's so cute and how attractive it made me. We all have what we see as flaws, but others just see us for who we are. We aren't just one part. We are the sum of those parts. You may not have liked the comparison, but I think you'll find that he just wanted to share what he loves about you. Self-love is the hardest love to find. I'd tell him how it made you feel, but come from a place of compassion and understanding, and he should return the favor in kind. Dr. Girlfriend is basically the metric for female desirability in that show. Dr. Girlfriend is one of the best cartoon babes and henchman wives in modern times. Watch the Venture Bros. She's the tits. I've always been self-conscious about my voice. And now you've found someone who loves you for it. Honestly, this is entirely your insecurity. I wouldn't take it personally as it sounds like he meant it as a compliment. I have a deep voice. Own it. Please don't be hurt. See it from the positive side. You found someone that fell in love with something that you don't like. That would boost my confidence. Unfortunately, he made a bad comparison, but I believe that he didn't want to hurt you. Don't think too much about it and enjoy your relationship. As a newly minted Ventures Bros fan, thanks to my husband introducing it to me last year, I see it as a compliment. Dr. Girlfriend aka Dr. Mrs. My wife is a fucking badass and sexy as hell. Your partner is sharing something that he finds attractive in you in an honest and open way. Society tells us the ideal woman has to have the subservient Barbie doll voice to be seen as feminine. He's turned on by you and you hopefully are equally turned on by him. Go enjoy that and don't add extra layers of shame to what he's saying that from context didn't seem like he meant. If you trust him, take him at his word. Have fun together and watch Venture Bros. Some guys always talks about how Beyoncé's voice is sexy and buttery. Honestly, she sounds like a man to me, but that doesn't mean she isn't attractive. It's not a bad thing to have a deep voice. Hey doll. I have a really deep voice too as a 23F and it can be difficult. I've had people mistake me for my father on the phone. Before, that is mortifying. But hey, if you have a super sexy low voice, use that shit. Love is heart, Black Heart, Jack-o'-lantern. Deep voices are super hot. In my head all the true femmes fatales have a deep voice, star-struck smiling face with hearts. I am sure he just worded it badly but thinks of you that way. Also Dr. Girlfriend is an extremely sexy character, emo. He might have chosen some other example to not make you confused and upset, but it's obvious he lives for your voice. Y'all straight up should talk to someone about your insecurities. You need to develop the confidence in yourself to not have to turn to the internet to seek positive validation and support when your partner, who should love you and compliment you, compliments you. I get that this is a sensitive topic for you, but I'm sure that there are many others. What happens next time your partner compliments you on something else you're insecure about? You dwell on it for days, then seek internet validation again. That's not healthy. You should care enough for yourself to want to be better, and beyond that you should care enough for your relationship to want to be better. So what's the preferred alternative here? That he loves you in spite of your voice? That he tolerates it? That your voice never comes up as a subject of conversation? It seems like you've painted yourself into a corner here. FKENLOL. There's nothing at all wrong with having a deep voice, even if it sounds masculine. Your boyfriend says he loves your voice, and positively compared it to a character he likes. That's a good thing. The human voice has a variety of ranges. Lots of men have high-pitched, feminine, voices, and lots of women have low-pitched, masculine, ones. It's totally normal and nothing to feel self-conscious over. And Dr. Girlfriend rules. She's beautiful, smart, competent and kick-ass. A comparison with her is a good one. Come join us at our Venture Bros. Dr. Girlfriend is fucking awesome. He is just a Venture Bros. Nerd. Not going to lie, if I found a woman as bad-ass as Dr. Girlfriend, I'd be all over that like a fat kid at a buffet line. Don't be upset. That voice is nothing but sex appeal. Seriously, it sounds really good. Own it. He thinks you're incredibly sexy, as do many others. It's simply a feature about you. Dr. Girlfriend's voice and speech is really hot and feminine. She shows us that how deep someone's voice is doesn't portray its femininity or sexuality. I've always thought of lower female voice tones to be sexier, idky, maybe because I sort of relate it to them being stronger in ways like sort of speaking up for themselves more assertively if need be and independently, etc. And maybe I draw a link of me feeling even more valued because of me perceiving that lack of dependence yet still wanting me, if I be so lucky, love the name Delilah too. I was the gender away from being called that. Lol grin. I looked it up and damn, I would have taken that the wrong way too. Sounds like a dig. Have you asked him about it? My husband called me Dr. Robotnik when I was pregnant. Lol, I was not thrilled, but we laughed about it for a while. I have a deep voice for a woman. It blows. I am obviously a tenor but no be the soprano so that your mating screech of the pterodactyl can be heard. Anyway, sorry for the side rant. My partner's voice is a soft spot for him too because he's had his nose broken and he sounds rather nasally. Nobody likes the sound of their own voice, but your boyfriend likes it enough to tell you. He probably saw it as a compliment and likes husky voices. Ain't nothing to be upset about. Hi sunshine, don't worry about it. The fact is your voice attracted him to you and that created the spark and caused a relationship to form. If he loves your voice then he loves your voice, and if he loves you for who you are then you should not feel bad about what make you self-conscious. Please remember to love yourself and even the voice make you self-conscious. Take care and have a beautiful day. Girl. He likes something about you that you have felt self-conscious about. That's a great thing. Don't let your insecurities cover up a honestly really sweet thing your partner told you.